Hi there, I'm Dr. Elena Maganto, and in this video I want to show you how to make your own toothpaste. I am a DIY person. I like to change myself all the hygiene and cleaning products because it's a really good way to stick to a budget and also keep your body clean. Why it's so important to get rid of the toothpaste that you buy at the store, the regular toothpaste? Is because they are full of chemicals that they have a structure that is really similar to our hormones, so they cause endocrine system disruption. They are causing imbalance in your endocrine system. Also, those chemicals are affecting the beneficial bacteria in your mouth. So for good mouth health, it's very important to have a good toothpaste that balance the bacteria in your mouth, because not all the bacteria is opportunistic. There is a lot of good bacteria as well, and those chemicals are also causing a lot of inflammation, and they are increasing the risk of cancer because they are carcinogen. A really common chemical that you can find in toothpaste is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is also in shampoos, body wash. So read the labels because it's very important. And even if they look natural healthy toothpaste, a lot of them they have fluoride, and fluoride also affects the bacteria in our mouth and also increases the risk of gums disease. So how you can make already your toothpaste with things that you already have in the kitchen, because two of the most basic ingredients for toothpaste, you probably have them in the kitchen. And I do have my own quote. I always say, I don't put in my skin whatever I cannot eat, which means it's all natural. So this is the way I want to show you how to make your own toothpaste, because it's very, very simple. So you just get a glass container. It's very important to avoid plastic because usually plastic has BPA, which is one of the major also toxins that affect our hormones. So I go for glass, but if you want to use plastic, be sure that you buy a plastic container that is BPA free. Okay, so then we have our glass container, any size that you prefer. This is something you are gonna keep in your bathroom cabinet, so it's not gonna expire for a while, so it's okay how big you wanna do it. 1 year expiration date. So these are the basic two ingredients that we use for our toothpaste, and this is an optional, but these three ingredients are amazing for keeping your mouth very clean, for good oral health. So which are these ingredients? So one is baking soda. Baking soda is the miracle for cleansing, from pulling toxins from your body. For example, you add it in an Epsom salt bath that you use for detoxification. So baking soda is a miracle. So the same for cleaning your mouth. Also, coconut oil. Coconut oil is really rich in fatty acids like caprylic acid or lauric acid, which are antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral. And coconut oil has been shown in studies that is specific for certain strains of Staphylococcus. So it's really, really good to clean all the bacteria that we build up in the mouth after the whole night sleeping or after our meals. So coconut oil, miracle for cleansing. And even if it's an oil and you think putting an oil in your mouth is gonna make it dirty, actually it's amazing for cleansing. Even oil pulling is really good for pulling all the bacteria out from your mouth with coconut oil. And then the other ingredient that we are gonna use, and this is optional, is activated charcoal. So you just need to get in your local health food store or online some activated charcoal powder or capsules. So what is charcoal? It's not the charcoal that you use for grilling your food. This activated charcoal is coming from coconut shells that are already treated in high temperatures, and they have a lot of pores that are able to trap a lot of toxins. So I bought this activated charcoal in capsules, and we are gonna open the capsule and pour the activated charcoal in there. So how activated charcoal works? Activated charcoal, when it's in contact with water, gets electrically charged, negative electricity, electrically charged negative. So then it's gonna bind to positive charge toxins. So it's why it's so good to eliminate toxins, free radicals, heavy metals that we accumulate in the body. So a lot of people take activated charcoal for cleansing the gut, for pulling heavy metals, but we are gonna do it to eliminate toxins that we accumulate in the mouth. But activated charcoal is amazing for using it in your toothpaste, but it can be causing also some erosion in your enamels. So I don't recommend to use a toothpaste that has activated charcoal more than 2-3 times a week. You can alternate in a toothpaste made with coconut oil and baking soda, with another one made with coconut oil, baking soda, and activated charcoal. Alright, but if you don't want to add it, this is optional, but it's amazing for eliminating toxins. So let's start making our toothpaste. If you live in an area that is cold, usually your coconut oil is solid. So I do recommend you that you melt the coconut oil before you use it. If you live in an area that is constantly warm, like for example, I do live in Hawaii, so my coconut oil is always liquid. And I don't use AC, so the coconut oil doesn't solidify. So if you use high AC, air conditioning, then you wanna melt your coconut oil. So if you live in an area that is cold or you use high air conditioning, you need to use double coconut oil than baking soda. For example, if you put 1 tablespoon of baking soda, you have to put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, alright? And then you can prepare accordingly if you want to prepare bigger batches or smaller batches. But then if you live in an area that the coconut oil is always liquid, then we are not gonna follow proportions. We are just gonna soak the baking soda the way I'm gonna do it now. So I'm gonna add some baking soda here. So as I said, it depends how big is your container. So I'm adding about 5 teaspoons of baking soda. And as I said, if you live in an area that is cold, then because I added 5 teaspoons baking soda, you add 10 teaspoons coconut oil. Because my coconut oil is always liquid, what I'm gonna do is just soak the baking soda. So I'm gonna start adding, and then I'm gonna mix it with a spoon or chopsticks like I have here. So we move it until we see all the coconut oil is soaked, all the baking soda is soaked, but it's not swimming in coconut oil. Because if you add too much and you live in an area that is warm, then you are gonna always have the two phases, the phase of the coconut oil and the baking soda, so you always have to mix it. So just add the coconut oil until the baking soda is wet, completely wet, but not swimming like this. And that will be it. Then now, if we wanna add our activated charcoal, you can buy it in powder and then add half teaspoon for this amount, or I have a capsule in here. So I'm gonna open the capsule. Yeah. And I'm gonna pour all the content of the capsule in here. And I know it looks black and it looks like your teeth are gonna be black, but they are gonna be so clean. You don't wanna change this toothpaste anymore. So then I mix it, mix until all our toothpaste is black. But as I said, this is optional, and I do recommend to do this 2 to 3 times a week, but not constantly, so you don't get an erosion of the enamel. So look, this is the consistency, is toothpaste consistency, is not swimming. But then, which is what you usually love in a toothpaste? The feeling that people love the most is the flavor, the smell. They love the peppermint or the spearmint flavor. So this is the only basic ingredients that you need to make your toothpaste. But then if you wanna add some flavor, you can add some mint essential oil or spearmint essential oil. So I added about 10 drops of spearmint. And if you wanna even add more antibacterial properties, you can add a few drops of tea tree essential oil, which is also antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. But as I said, your basic toothpaste ingredients, coconut oil and baking soda, and then you can even improve it more using activated charcoal, is why it's black. And this is it. Then you can keep this in your bathroom's cabinet, just dip in your toothpaste, water, brush it and rinse it, and that's it. Your teeth are not gonna be oily, they are gonna be cleaner than ever, and this is an amazing way also for whitening your teeth, for preventing gums disease, for balancing the bacteria in your mouth. Because remember, good mouth health is also very important for a lot of the things that happen in your body. There are a lot of studies proving that diabetes, high risk of cardiovascular diseases can be related to your mouth health, because all the bacteria that we build up in the mouth goes in your digestive system and start causing more inflammation. So it's why very important to keep a good mouth health, but then try to avoid all those artificial chemical based toothpaste from the market, because those are damaging your mouth, your bacteria, cause a lot of inflammation and a lot of endocrine system disruption. And as you can see, this is something that you prepare in 1 minute, mixing baking soda and coconut oil. So probably you don't wanna change it.